Hello and welcome to another worship tutorial. Today we're going to learn Your Love Never Fails, written by Chris McClarney. Now this song was probably made most popular on a Jesus Culture album, and I love the Jesus Culture version of this song. So I'm going to teach you how to play it kind of like they play it. Now this song is in the key of G, or the chords rather are in the key of G. Jesus Culture recorded this, I think, in the key of B flat. So to play the key of B flat using G chords, you put your capo on the 3rd fret. I find it difficult to sing up there. I think the guy's name from Jesus Culture, can't remember off the top of my head at this very moment, but his voice is higher than mine. So I take it down a half step to A. Feel free to go down to G if you like, but I'm going to play it in A today for you guys. But like I said, just move that capo wherever you need it. I will give you chord charts in, obviously, G, so you can play with the capo. Also in A and also in B flat, if you want to play along with them. So, chords in this song are your standard key of G chords. You've got E minor, which you can play like this E minor or this kind of suspended E minor. C, G, and D. There is also an A minor in it. Now this song can be a bit difficult if you try and play it like they do it because of strumming pattern. And that you need to kind of switch your pattern from a down, 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 down. And then you play that 3 times and then so this is how you do it. If you want to do it that way, kind of like the guy does it from Jesus Culture. You go, it's just down strum. So down, 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 down. And you want to emphasize the 1. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the 1, and the 4, and the 7. And I lost it when I was trying to say that. But you emphasize the 1, the 4, and the 7. If you think about your 8th note, your downs are 8th notes, and in a 4-beat measure, you've got 8 of them. That's why they're called 8th notes. So you emphasize the 1, the 4, the 7. So you do that. And the intro, so the intro goes E minor, C, G, D. 3 times with that sort of pattern. C, G, D, E minor, C, G, D. One more time. E minor, C, G, and then build this D. So the second half of the intro is strumming pattern goes down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, down. Slower. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, up. And so you go E minor, C, G, D 3 times. And then you switch to the different pattern and you go C, E minor, D. And that D holds 2 bars. So you get the same, the phrase is the same length. So the last E minor, C, G, D into the C, E minor, D. So E minor, C, G, build a D, C, so, if you notice what I did, I went back to the 8th note down strum thing, and it's actually the same chords as the first half of the intro. So E minor, C, G, D. It goes like this. separate. Even if I ran away, your love never fails. Back to the E minor. No, I still make mistakes, but you have mercy for me every day. Your love never fails. And then we're into the chorus. So, also notice I went back to that other strumming pattern when I hit the chorus. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. So the verse is pretty simple. It's just the same as the first half of that intro. When you get to the chorus, things get a little different. So you go C, G, D, A minor, C, G, D, A minor, C, G, D, A minor, C, G, D, and your love never fails. So that after you play Your Love Never Fails, C, E minor, D, which is the same as the second half of the intro. So it's probably easier just to watch me play it and watch the chord changes over here, and you'll see how it goes. So it goes, your love never fails. This is the last part of the verse. Going into the chorus. Go to C. You stay the same through the ages. Your love never changes. There may be pain in the night, joy comes in the morning. And when the oceans rage, I don't have to be afraid, because I know that you love me. Your love never fails. E minor, D. You may have noticed that my A minor looks different than maybe you've seen before. So you can play it like this. And so if you did, it would be, you stay the same through the ages. D. Here's the A minor. Your love never changes. But these two fingers are kind of staying in the same place throughout this whole thing. So C, G, D. So to play it, another way you can play an A minor is to lay your index finger across. So if you play an A minor, you're fretting the D and the G string on the second fret with your 2 and 3 fingers. And then you have your index finger on the 1 string on the B. An A minor like suspended would be playing that B on the 3rd string. So this is essentially what I'm playing, except I'm keeping my 3rd finger planted and I'm doing like a little mini bar with my index finger to get the D and the G string on the 2nd fret. So essentially what you play is mute the low E, open, 2, 2, 3, open. It's just the way I play it. It's a little easier for me. If it's harder for you, play it like this. Maybe practice this, because being able to go to this is nice because you're less finger movement around. So you just hear, and you start on the C to G to D to A minor. And if you notice, you can leave this pinky on, or you can take it off for the D and the A minor if you want. Doesn't matter, whatever you like best. That is the chorus. So at the end of the chorus, you play, your love never fails. C, E minor, D. This is the same as the second half of the intro. C, E minor, play the chorus again. When you get to Your Love Never Fails, at the end of the chorus, you got that C to E minor to D. That is conveniently the same progression that the bridge is. You make all things work together for my good. C, E minor, D. This is how it sounds. You make all things work together for my good. You make all things work together for my good. You make C, E minor, D. You make all things work together for my good. Go back to the chorus. You stay the same through the ages. Your love never changes. And so on and so forth. The question that I face on this song is how to arrange it, because Jesus Culture does what Jesus Culture does, and that is 9-minute versions of songs, which is awesome. And if you can put it together that way, and you have a big band, and you can bring in and out parts and build and come back down and build that emotion, that's great. If you are in a smaller setting, kind of like I am a lot of times I lead by myself. A lot of times I'm with a full band, but often I lead by myself. And so if you're by yourself, or if you're in a stripped down situation, band-wise, you probably don't want to do a 9-minute version of this song. Now, if you're just feeling it, you can just keep going. Please don't feel like you have to come up with this arrangement and stay inside of those confines. But think about, on this one, how you're going to arrange it. You've basically got 3 different parts. You've got the verse, you've got the chorus, you've got the bridge, and you can put them together. I mean, typically you would do verse, chorus, maybe bridge, chorus, bridge again, and then chorus again. That would be one way to do it. How to end this one is the question. So if you're going to end on the chorus, you can go, your love never fails. I like to do this. So C, E minor, D. I kind of like to do that. And you can do that whether you're ending on the chorus or the bridge, because the chord progression is the same. So that's my advice, but feel free to experiment with it. If you're with a band, play along, you guys come together and see what works for you. So hopefully this is helpful, this tutorial. This song isn't all that difficult. Probably the hardest part is the strumming if you want to switch your patterns up. My advice is to play along with a metronome. I don't have tempo data on this. I'm looking at the chart over here. A lot of charts I have like the BPM, but buy a metronome. If you have an iPhone or an iOS device, there are lots of metronome apps that you can use, and play along to a metronome. It will make you a much better player if you don't. Your rhythm will get way better. And it won't really take that long, especially when you're switching up strumming patterns as drastic as you are in this song. That's my advice. And I need to take my own advice, because you probably could tell I probably switched tempos when I went from the one pattern to the other. You don't want to do that, especially if you're with a band. Your drummer, you will drive them crazy. So, thank you for watching. I will have more tutorials. I'm a one-man show at this point, so I'll have more tutorials coming up for you in the future and more acoustic videos. If you like my stuff, I also have original music, and there's probably a link to sign up for my mailing list down there. If you've made it all the way through to the end of this video, I commend you, and I hope that you will click through and sign up for that list. I send out free music every month, so sometimes it's original. I always have something original in it, but sometimes I do some covers in there too. So, see you next time. Bye.